Yo guys, what is going on? And it's a slightly different video, sort of preview or anything like this. The preview for the Gateshead game will actually be out tomorrow. I just thought I'd do a quick video. Now, if you're not on my Instagram, it's the most active social media account that I use. Please do, if you if you do want to follow me on my Instagram, it is inside the description. I always talk about it because it's the most active one that I do put on. And it's the one where I post the most about the butter and other things. And I woke up today, a good friend of mine, Ryan, rang me and said, listen, do you want to go to the training ground? Hopefully meet some of the players. I wasn't sure if they're going to be back today training or whatever. So he just went there, just sort of like took a gamble and said, you know what it is? Let's just go there, see what happens. I went there and this happened now. I've got a signed football for my 4th birthday. It's up on the mantelpiece up there. But I've never ever had a shirt signed. And I met a fair few of the players. Obviously this is my last season's A.J.T top. And as you can see, I don't know whether you can see that there. There's a fair few signatures on there. I mean, to go through them, I mean, listen, I had to go through most of them. You've got Spence up here, and then I try and get it to an angle where you can see it. I've got loads, man. There's like George Friend is on there, Thomas Mayas, there's Aidan Flint, Ryan Shotton, Ashley Fletcher, Darren Randolph, Paddy McNair, George Saville, Dale Fry, Stephen Walker. There's loads on there. Who else signed it, man? There was a fair few players. Marvin Johnson signed it. I tried to get Barami as well, but he's walking off with obviously the crowd that he was with. There's a fair few signatures on there, man. To go through them all, oh man, I'm trying to just think. There was a fair few that came out, but because I've seen that many players, Johnny Howson signed it as well. He's somewhere over there. Like I say, if you recognise any of these ones, take a guess down in the comment section who you think they are. And there you go, that's them all pretty much there. And there you go. Ashley Fletcher's somewhere on the bottom. Johnny Howson's is somewhere there as well. But yeah, on the back of my 94 shirt, because the idea is, I'm going to take it on Wednesday night to Gateshead. Because ideally I want to get Robbie Keane, Leo, Johnny Woodgate. If Britt's there, I want to get him on. If Braithwaite's there, I want to get him in. I want to get every single current player. As I say, I did get the majority on there. So I got 18 signatures there. Or autographs, if you like, of all the players from this season. George Friend's on there somewhere as well. He put UTB, if you can support the UTB. But, you know, I want to get this one framed, so when I get older I can look back on it. But yeah, like I say, that's what the idea is, to get it framed like this. And then, once my room is done and complete, I can put it somewhere. I mean, listen, it'd be absolutely awesome to shot it on the ticket wall. But I don't think it'll be able to fit anywhere. That wall is literally full with just tickets and pictures and whatnot. But yeah, that's the potential behind that. But like I say, I just thought I'd show you exactly what I got up to today. I have released a daily vlog on it as well. And at the end of this video, and at the end of every single video, there's going to be a very, very, very special clip from a certain Borough player. I'm not going to give away who it is, but I say if you're on my Instagram, you would have seen it already. And that's why I say to you, go down to the description, go and follow me on Instagram. I post on my story, I post on my wall. And at the end of every single video, you will see a very, very, very special message from a certain Borough player. My brother, my guy. But I can't say the name because, you know what I mean, I don't want to ruin it for people that are watching it. But yeah, I love that man. Do you know what I mean? I've never ever had a signed shirt of any of the Borough players in my life, really. I've just never really done it. But yeah, man, there's loads of signatures on there. Dale Fry, there's so many. To go through them, yeah, if I could go through them. You got Darren Randolph down here. Also, we've got Taverniers on there. So when they named them all, Lewis Wing. Obviously, that's Spence, Howson. What's that one there? That's Marvin Johnson's there. I don't know if you can see that one. Darren Randolph's, George Friends, Paddy McNair's. There's absolutely loads on my shirt. Absolutely loads. But like I say, man, after speaking to some of the Borough players today as well, I asked a few of them just the same sort of question to each sort of individual. Are you looking forward to the season? How are you feeling? How's sort of pre-season going? They said that Austria was a really, really tough week. They said, you know what I mean, it's warm conditions. They said that they loved it out there though. They said Austria was absolutely fantastic. Great bit of experience as well to play against Grazia AK. But they said that, you know what I mean, every single player that will be featuring against Gateshead is absolutely fired up for it already. And it's only Monday, 2 days away from that game. Do you know what I mean? Told me that they're taking pre-season very, very seriously. And that the majority of them are absolutely fired up. They cannot wait to go this season. Absolutely buzzing. I spoke to George Friend. Ryan Shotton, most in particular, was the most enthusiastic, I would say. I mean, Ashley Fletcher, who are absolutely just buzzing to get going this season. They can't wait for the season to start. And for me as a fan, who's going to pay the money over the sort of, you know what I mean, who's going to pay the money for a season ticket, away ticket, that's exactly what I want to hear. Do you know what I mean? That the players are fired up, you know what I mean, motivated, confident, positive. That's what I think every single Borough player wants, or I should say every single Borough fan wants to hear. But like I say, man, credit to the team for signing my shirt. Do you know what I mean? I don't have to sign your shirt for you, but at least to do it for me. Got a photo as well, but like I say, all the photos are on my Instagram. I say my Twitter link, my Facebook are down there as well, but I don't really use them too, if I'm honest with you. Like I say, my Instagram is the most sort of relevant one that I do use. And as I always say, if you're not following me Instagram, go and follow it and I will follow you straight back as soon as I see that you have followed me. But yeah, I'm big up the Borough players of the 2019-2020 season. Hopefully on Wednesday, because ideally if I get Leo's signature, because he's kind of like a hero on T-side and he's just a hero to me as well. I mean, story and everything else. I wanted to sign a Borough badge because listen, Leo is Borough. Do you know what I mean? Borough, listen, he's Borough through and through. Do you know what I mean? He's not from T-side, man, but the way that he sort of loves the club and everything else, you'll think he is. So I want to get him to sign the Borough badge for me. And hopefully, obviously, get, you know what I mean, we've got Robbie Keanes, Danny Coynes, Johnny Woodgates. Hopefully, get Brits on there, Brits on Belongers. Of course, he wasn't there today. Adam Clayton, I didn't see him today either. Who else didn't I see? I'm trying to think. Braithwaite, I never seen him either. So, do you know what I mean? There's a few players, if they were there, I didn't see him. Although I don't think Braithwaite was at train today, but again, I'm not sure. And of course, Brits on Belongers has been away with the African Cup of Nations. So, hopefully on Wednesday, them players are there, and hopefully I can get them to sign up my shirt, get it complete. I was going to do it as part of the giveaway, but listen, man, it's close to my heart. Do you know what I mean? It's all my sort of heroes that play for my football club. So, yeah, I'm going to keep all that one. I'm going to frame it and hopefully get it put on somewhere on the wall. See if this picture has to go. One of them ones have to go up there. Hopefully get it put up there. But yeah, man, if I do a quick video, showing you guys my shirt with all the sort of autographs on it. In case you guys are obviously interested. But like I say, man, check out the vlog as well from the training ground later on tonight when it's going to be out. But yeah, as always, if you have enjoyed, like, comment, share, subscribe. And yeah, over to the Borough player that left the message.
This is Ashley Fletcher, subscribe to A.J.T.